Hello everybody, but it's KK. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel today, and I just ate a banana. I don't know why I shared that fact, but I did. You're welcome. Anyways, we're playing Dracotail today. We're playing Dracotail, and I don't know how this deck works. It's really weird. Like, ever since I got that, like, new open back headphones, is like, I can hear myself. I can hear my room again. It's really weird. I'm not used to this at all. And it's... I mean, it's nice, but I'm not used to open backed at all. Okay, so in the deck, we are running 2 Maxi, 1 3 Ash Blossom, 1 Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion, 3 Malulu, 1 Retaliating Sea, 1 Fallen of Albaz, 3 Fuelos, 3 Lucius, 3 Faiminer, 3 2 Pan, 2 Nibs, 2 Branded Fusion, 3 Kedus, 3 Rach, 1 Called By, 1 Crossed Out, 3 Imperm, 1 Horn, 1 Flame, and 1 Sting. In the extra deck, I am running 1 Glechmer, 1 Albion, 1 Mirror Jade, 1 Lubellion, 1 Albion, 1 Philia Regis, 1 Archfell, 1 Secretary Dragon, 1 Typhon, 1 Spirit with Eyes of Blue, 1 Seals, 1 Anaconda, and 1 SP Little Knight. Because you know what? Konami has conveniently once again forgotten to ban the Verte Anaconda. They've forgotten to ban the Verte Anaconda, so therefore it is in the deck. And we're going to abuse it until it's banned, which is going to be never. You know, like, every single time, every single fusion archetype, they have to design it around Anaconda, because Anaconda is legal for some reason. It's like, it might not be a problem now, but it will be. Because, like, even with this deck, Verte Anaconda is just kind of broken, right? Because, like, it doesn't lock you from summoning more stuff. And then, so with this deck, the Branded Fusion is kind of just part of the core combo. You just send Albaz plus probably to the grave, and then gets you stuff. Oh, and also you get a Mirror Jade. You know, just a casual Mirror Jade. Anyways, I have no idea what I'm doing. I think I'll just go to solo first. I'll do a test game on solo to see how this deck works. I am a little familiar with it. I played it like I tested it like once, but that was basically it. And that was like 2 days ago, I think. Or maybe that was just yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Okay, so I have somehow managed to draw an Albaz in my over 40 card deck by one of the Albaz. I have somehow drawn it going first. Okay, let's see here. I think I start out with Kedu Dracotail. Add 1 Dracotail monster from deck to hand. I think you normally start with that first, so you can bait out whatever hand drop they have. And then I don't know where I'm supposed to be going from here. Maybe I add a Faimina. And then I summon the Lucius. And then I grab a Malulu? No, maybe I grab this. Maybe I grab an Ugg. And then I use that. Grab whatever this thing is. Okay, I think I know what the combo is, so I use these two. I'll keep those two in hand. And then I summon that guy. Then, this is Chain Link 1. Targeting that. And then this. And then this is Chain Link 2. And then... I set a Rahu Dracotail. No. I'm gonna add those two back. And then I think I go Spirit with Eyes of Blue on here. And I go Spirit with Eyes of Blue. And then Spheres. And then I use the Rahu Dracotail. And I summon this one using I don't know which one I'm supposed to be using. Maybe this one. Maybe that one plus... No, not that one. Huh. Oh, plus monsters in the hand. Okay, I see, I see. Well, what else do I use, though? Maybe I use this one. Maybe I do just use that one. That one, and then this one. And I grab a Glach. Oh, okay, so that has a graveyard effect. I did not know that. That one's Chain Link 2. Or that one's Chain Link 1, this one's Chain Link 2. And then I set... Reporting in, sup. Hero Hut, hello, welcome to the stream. Which one do I set? I don't remember which ones these do. Target one monster and or one spell trap in your opponent's graveyard, banish them. Then you can place one Dracotail card from your GUI or banishment on the bottom of your deck, then draw one card. Target one attack position monster in the field, return it to the extra deck. Then you can place one Dracotail card from your graveyard or banishment at the bottom, then draw a card. Target one face-up spell in the field, negate its effects until the end of the turn, then you can place one Dracotail from blah 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 blah. I think it's this one. And then no, I don't destroy a card, and then that goes here? I don't like the summoning animation on that. It looks really simple by comparison. Okay, so I use that one, and I return that one to hand. And then I think I end turn, and that's basically the combo. And then maybe I used that to return that. Okay, so I should have waited until my opponent had more stuff on the field. I understand now. Maybe this one. And I use that, and I use that chain, and to destroy, I don't know, that one. that one using... Does this do anything on field? No, this does not do anything on field, so I guess that one, and then this one, and that gets banished. And then maybe that one. How many cards can I use? What happens if you, like, have one of those gimmick decks whose sole purpose it is to just fuse with literally everything in your hand, which means your entire deck? Just see how many cards you can fuse with until the game just breaks? Okay, so I think here I target... Wait, why am I not able to target those? Target monsters. Oh, monsters! Okay, I see. I understand now. Okay, so that one. And then this one. I think there's supposed to be more stuff, but I don't really know what it is. Oh, it's a useless branded fusion that I can't use anymore. And then maybe use that. And then I grab... Oh, this guy? And then I use that. Turn one card your opponent controls in the graveyard, turn one dragon monster you control in hand. Sure, I guess I'll just use that. I don't know how this deck works. Sure. And then that one. And then... Why am I not able to activate this one? I don't understand how this game works. I don't know that one. In the imperm zone? Wait. And then... Why am I destroying things? And then I don't know that one. Why am I not able to activate this? Okay, and then I attack? I have no idea how this deck works. I'm just randomly clicking buttons. I don't know what that is. Okay, and then that one. Okay. And then this thing. Branded Fusion's still dead, by the way. I just opened the Albaz on my opening turn. I guess that one, and then this one. And that one. And then now I can activate this. That one dies. That one goes there. Okay. Then I activate that. Then that happens. And then Chain Link 1. And that one. And then this one. And then that one. And then this one. And then that one. I think that's how that works. I don't honestly know. I kind of just BS through everything. And then, do I have any more Dracotails in my extra deck? No, I do not. So I guess that one. And then this one. And then, I guess I just... I don't know how this game works. It's so difficult to test against the AI because it's not a real deck. The AI just like, set one pass. And I have no idea how to... interact with that. Okay, well... Surely if I go to ladder without knowing what I'm doing, surely everything will be fine, right? Surely everything will be fine and nothing will absolutely explode. Yo, Infinite Dragon. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm going first, which means that I'm automatically going to win. I have heard that this deck can get past Duel. I don't know how, though. Oh, hello, Branded Fusion. I have become the other opponent player. I have opened with the Branded Fusion. And also complete garbage. If Branded Fusion doesn't work... If Branded Fusion gets negated, I think that's a scoop, because this hand does nothing else. Can I battle you for this deck? Sure. No! Okay, maybe I just set these two and then somehow hope that Ash and Nib is enough to actually do anything. Why have I drawn literally every single one of... Get out of here. No one likes you. And then... Get out of here. No one likes you. And then now I wait for my opponent to summon 11 bajillion monsters, and then I summon a rock. Why do you have another one? What is this? Okay, wow, this hand... Okay. So far, with my sample size of 1, my first impression is this deck is terrible. This deck's terrible. It's... Don't use it. Why is it so expensive? It does literally nothing. It activates Branded Fusion, gets negated pass. Okay, so... Huh. Yeah, that did literally nothing. Maybe I get rid of the Nib. Maybe I just get rid of the Nib and just save it for the crossout. Okay, I'll open up a duel room. Hi, how's everyone doing? Well, I just lost to Trap Tricks while going second, so that was fun. In allegedly the tier 0 deck. Well, allegedly using the tier 0 deck, I went second against Trap Tricks and lost. Why don't you duel me, see what the deck can do? Yeah, let me open up this room here. Let me put this up. There you go, there's a room ID. Sorry that you lost. I lost to the power of Ash Blossom. That's not my fault. He was using the best deck ever. He was using a hand trap deck featuring trap tricks. Featuring a trap tricks engine. Okay, there we go. So I actually just started, I gave my cats toys with catnip in it for the first time today, and then they started growling. I didn't know that they could make that noise, but they literally just started growling. Because like the other cats would try to approach the toy and they just started growling at them. And then I would try to take the toy away, and then they just started growling. I did not know they could make that noise. Question, what is your ID card, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? ID card? I can show it later. But for now, like, that's the room ID on the left side of the screen. But yeah, they just started growling. It's like... And then, so eventually I had to basically take them all into like a separate room and then just wait for them to cool off, and then I could take the toy away from them. But yeah, apparently they're old enough for catnip now. I was not expecting that. They're normally so cute, but then you just started growling. They were just started like acting like little gremlins with like the raised cackles and like the teeth and the stuff. And then I didn't want to just forcibly take them out of their mouths because I didn't want to hurt them. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think what I do here, first of all, I summon a Malulu. I'm happy to watch your live streams and videos. I'm happy to do them, they're pretty fun. And I activate this Malulu, and I go for... Does this only bring back dragons? Up to the number of monsters used as material. Oh, this gets back literally everything. Okay, so, I guess that. And then I guess this. I fuse using Mulcharmi Fuolos as material. That's a sentence no one expects. Okay, so Chainlink 1, targeting that, and then sure, because why not? And then that sets a spell trap. Set. I already normal summoned. Huh. I mean, I already kind of have everything, so maybe I just set this. Okay, and then... Why am I not allowed to link summon? Oh, Malulu prevents... Okay, okay. So Malulu locks me into fusions. I got a bad hand. You have my condolences. I also constantly get bad hands. Okay, well, I guess that. Let's use that by fusing. This, and then that, because that no longer does anything. Darn, I was not aware that the Malulu just fusion locks you. Okay. Well, it's still fine, I think. And then I set that. And then I just end turn. Maybe this is considered the best deck in the format because it's so short, because the combos are so short. Maybe that's it. Okay, a Millennium Revelation, you consider the... Okay. I think that's probably fine. Okay, so now I use Flame, and then I negate that. Let's see, then you can place one Dracotail card from your graveyard or banishment on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's grab that one and put it on the bottom of the deck. Thought of another poll that you could do, best Yu-Gi-Oh series. That is a pretty good poll. Although I think most people would probably pick 5Ds. Okay, a face down has been thrown down. And then that thing. That was a normal summon, so I think I can activate Horn to return that. And then I use that to destroy your... Waking the Dragon! Maybe I should have destroyed that instead. Oh well. And then I return that to my deck, and then draw a card. Why do you keep coming back? Why do you exist? Okay, I think that's fine. That's probably fine. Okay, end phase. Oh, I can link summon now! It's a miracle! Okay, I summon that. This grabs... whatever this guy is. And then maybe I just attack first and then link summon. How much damage is this? That is lethal. Go, attack! Like I said, bad hand. Oof. That's an oof. Oh, I know how that feels way too much. Alright, GG. I mean, we can go again if you want. If no one else wants to join, we can go again. I didn't actually, like, get the bag of beef jerky. Like, I want some kind of snack that I can eat while I'm like, streaming, because talking takes a crap ton of calories. I got first again! Because this game has no best of threes. Konami has conveniently forgotten to put it into the game. Okay, I would like to stop drawing this, though. It would be very convenient if I would stop drawing this. Okay, let's see here. First of all, I normal the Lucius. Okay, that's some Ash. I think that's probably fine. And then I use that using the Malulu and this Albaz because it no longer does anything. go Chain Link 1. Targeting the Phi-Mina and the Malulu, I think. I think I target the Malulu. It's a little tricky because I don't remember what all the spell traps do. Okay, so this one gets set there, and then those two return to my hand, and then I link into Spirit with Eyes of Blue, and then I link into Funny Spearman. And then I activate Rahu. And then I summon a Guach. Using the Ugg and a Malulu. And then Chain Link 1. And then maybe Chain Link 2? Do I summon this back? I don't actually know. Maybe that gets put back. Oh wait, no, yeah, because I can use that as fusion material. And then I set maybe this one. And then I don't destroy a card. And then I activate this Ugg. Then I target a Lucius. And then end turn. I don't even know what this is. This is a spellcaster. Oh wait, it's a giant lion robot thing with a thing on top of it. It's a little weird. Okay. Add one Ring Dragon of Rot or one card that moves except I think I flame that. I think I activate Human Torch. And then I return a Malulu. No, I think I return Rahu. Free hand. I say bad choice. Oh no! Okay, yeah, that's actually. Wait, why am I able to activate this? Add one Ring Dragon of Ra from deck or deck or graveyard, which means that it's ghost bellable. I just randomly opened a Ghost Bell because I literally just have that for the mirror match. I literally just have that for either the mirror match or the crossout target. Uh-oh. Oh, I have a bunch of stuff in my— oh no! Wait, no, I think that still works. Unless if you have an Albaz target in your extra deck. I don't know if you do, though. Okay, I don't think Raw plays that. Okay, so for now, I think what I can do is I tribute that, and then I add back the Albaz to my hand. And then I summon a Malulu. Could you teach me how to duel with the Archetype Dracotail later, please? Part of it is I don't really know what I'm doing either. I'm kind of just randomly doing things. Let's use that, and I guess that, and then that because I don't need it. And then that comes back. And then that's chain link 1. Targeting this. And targeting that. And then targeting... Oh, this only targets monsters. Gotcha. Actually, I can just add... I can add my hand traps back. I can just... If I use Max C... If I use Max C, I can add Max C back to my hand? What? Is that how this works? That's... Okay, I think I can see why this deck is broken now. Because it adds hand traps back to the hand. Okay, so I think what you do is basically you normal... Like, I think the play is to normal summon. And then fuse into Arthlalion. You, like, summon, like, something. You summon, like, a Lucius or a Malulu. Hold on, how much damage is that? Okay, I think that's lethal. Attack! Oh no! Darn, I should have extended. Okay, well... I guess I'm extending now. So, that deck is truly broken. This deck is... I think this deck is, like, maybe not tier 0, but it's currently the best deck in TCG. Second, and the only thing that comes close is Yummy. And Konami has conveniently forgotten to put that deck into the game because they hate us. Okay, let's see here. Do I have Albaz? Okay, Albaz is in there. So I summon Lucius. I activate a Lucius. And then let's grab a Pan. I don't remember what Pan does, to be perfectly honest. And then I SP. And then I Phi Mina. Summon that. Using... this. And then that. And then this. And then that. And then that. How many cards can I use to fuse? Can't wait for the branded support to get added just for Dracotail to become even better. I know. It's almost as if they should ban Verte Anaconda. That's crazy. It's almost as if they didn't design this deck around Verte Anaconda. But who would be dumb enough to do that? I think I add that back to my hand or something. And then this activates. And then that activates. And then that activates. Because I do want a copy of Arthlon in my hand. Or in my extra deck. So now I set this. So how do you guys like my Dinomorphia deck? Oops, I'm not destroying that. How do you guys like my Dinomorphia deck? It's amazing. I get to fuse so many things and set so many trap cards. And it just come back. And then I activate that, and then I grab that. I don't even know what these cards do. I'm just adding them. I think I should have used my other deck. Yeah, this deck is apparently really good. I can see why it's really good. And this is just like me. This is just being piloted by me who hasn't memorized all the cards yet. Okay, what did you add off of this slime thing? I don't remember. Add Ancient Chant. Add 1 the Winged Dragon of Ra, or a card that mentions it. I mean, I think I just did either way. Hold on, what does Ancient Chant do? Add 1 Ring of the Dragon of Ra. If you do, you contribute summon 1 monster. Okay, so I think I use Sting here. Okay, apparently I don't use Sting. I guess I just banished that. Oh, wait, no, I can chain that to it and destroy it. Okay, I see how this works. And then, don't you know, it becomes negated because that's how MST works. Oh wait, I can return this from my banished pile? Okay, I did not know that. Okay, I'm just gonna have to let that through because I can't negate that. Okay. So now, I don't think I have a way of getting spheres back. Actually, no, I do. Use Dracotail, and then I summon that using this, and then that, and then that. Wait. Oh, that's not really what I wanted to do, but oh well. And then Chain Link 1. This deck has so much recycle power. And then that. And then this. Okay, yeah, this deck is so grindy. This deck is like, you cannot outgrind this deck. It just recycles everything. Then that thing. Okay, how much damage is that? I think that's lethal. Go, attack! Welcome to modern Yugioh. It's like, it's not even modern Yu-Gi-Oh! It's modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Plus. This is probably the grindiest deck that I've played in a while. I mean, it also doesn't help that I usually don't use super grindy decks. Most of the decks that I use are like, you literally just poop out your entire extra deck in a single turn, and you have literally 0 follow-up if any of your monsters die. I think the only... And I go first again because best of 3s does not exist. I think the only deck like that actually has any grind that I've used in recent memory is just White Forest. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Konami, that is not what I wanted. Okay, so this... Summon that. Hey man, I play Dino Pile. I don't do grind games. And then I grab... a Phi-Mina. I read this as Fantina. Okay. Then I Phi-Mina. Grabbing that, using this, and then that. Using the Ash Blossom in my hand as material. And that's Chainlink 1. Targeting that. And then... Discarding the graveyard can target one spellcaster Dracotail monster in the graveyard, place it in, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then this one. And then Chainlink 2, I use the UG. And then I set a Rahu. And then... I Verte Anaconda because Konami forgot to ban it. We're not allowed to drink milk during streams. And then... I Rahu Dracotail. Summoning... This is a hard once per turn, right? Yeah, this is a hard once per turn. Summoning Glech. Using, a Malulu and a Phi-Mina. And then Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, and then Chainlink 3. That goes there. And then I set a horn. And then I set a flame. And then I Verte Anaconda. Ugh, my feelings. And then, I think it's these two. I want to say these two. Using that, and then this. Then I summon an Albion. And then I flip. And then I set a Sting. Why am I not allowed to use the Albion? Hold on, am I missing something? Then you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn. Oh! Okay, I understand now. Okay, that's why I'm not allowed to summon the Mirror Jade. Okay. And how am I supposed to get this guy out? Maybe I use... Okay, so I think... Actually, no, this is still... Okay, so if I want the Mirror Jade, I need to summon it off of Verte Anaconda. And not summon the Albion. Okay, so here's the part. What was that? Special summon one Dark Magician or one Dark Magician Girl from Graveyard. I mean, Sting exists, so I can just banish that. and then I activate this to destroy that. Yeah, this deck is broken. This deck is very good. This deck is very broken. Okay, so that one. Okay. And then... Can I use Verte and Ikana again? I don't think so, because, yeah, I don't have Albaz, so I cannot use it. Can Albaz fuse with stuff with my field? Fusion summon using monsters in either field. Okay, gotcha. You stop my combo. I summon that using this, and then that, and then that, and then this. I fuse with the Maxi in my hand. And then Chain Link 1, targeting the Albaz, and targeting Phimina, and targeting the Malulu, and then I Chain Link 1. Yeah, this deck is endless resource gain. This is by far the grindiest deck I've ever played, and that's saying a lot because I actually own a, what's it called? The Pudding Cess. I own a Madolche deck IRL, and that deck is ridiculously grindy. Speaking of which, I don't think I've played it in a while. I should probably play Madolche. Although, like, not on stream, because that deck is not very good, and I don't have infinite resources. Why am I not allowed to fusion summon? Oh, but you cannot use other monsters you control as fusion material. Okay, well, there's that. That goes that. Go attack! Go! My 1800 vanilla beat stick! Whenever I'm reading, I miss crucial parts of card text. There's certain parts of the card text that I just forget. Alright, GG. Gotta remember to drink water. Okay, sure, we can duel again. But if anyone else wants to duel, the room ID is on the left side of the screen. Oh, I'm going second! For the first time in like an hour, in the hour I've been streaming, it's the first time I'm going second. Why can't I have this luck normally in ladder? Watch, I'm gonna go to, like, once I go to ladder, I'm gonna be like... I'm gonna, like, go second 11 times. I'm gonna go second 11 times. So, luckily, this hand is pretty good, though. Actually, this hand is ridiculously good. Okay. The face down has been thrown down. Okay, first of all, does this lock me? Cannot accept... Okay. Okay, so first of all... I Rahu Dracotail. Dracotail. By summoning an Arthlion. using this. Hold on. Using... What is my hand right now? That, so I use the other thing. So this, and then... And then that. And then... Sure, let's be greedy today. And then, that goes Chain Link 1. Targeting... This. This. And... Then that's Chain Link 2. Actually, I probably should have done that the other way around. It's Chain Link 3. And this one's Chain Link 4. I think I did that in the wrong order. Oh well. Okay, so that's an Eternal Soul. Do I need to do that? I think that's fine. Honestly, I think that's fine. I could have used that, but I think that's fine. Holy dark magic attack, Batman! Set that. Set a Ketu. Destroy that. Set a Flame. And destroy that. And then I set a Sting. And then all these guys come back. And then I activate Ketu to grab a Phi Mina. Then I Lucius. I think I'm slowly learning how this deck works. And I grab a Malulu. And then I Phi Mina. Summoning... Actually, no. Since I know what you're playing now, so I can probably just summon this. Actually, no, that doesn't really do anything in this instance. Never mind. I'm using this Malulu and the Pam. I don't know how to get to that part of the combo. I'm not smart enough. Now destroy that. Holy Mirror Force Batman! And then I branded Fusion. Let's grab that using this, and then that. And that goes there. No. The Mirror Force. No! Let's see here. Chain Link 1, and then Chain Link 2. Because I prioritize the Branded Dragons effect a bit more. That gets put face down there. And then I can... I mean, I can actually just summon this guy. Oh, then again, it is Dark Magicians, so Dark Magicians is not really going to do anything. Dark Magician doesn't really have any effects to activate, so I think I just summon Mirror Jade instead. This deck actually has a Floodgate versus Dragon and Spellcasters, but I don't think that's needed versus Dark Magician. Because Dark Magician doesn't really care if its effects gets negated in the first place. If you want to go again, I can duel one more time, but otherwise I'm probably going to go back to ladder. If only I had Mirror Force. My deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba, but it does contain a Mirror Force in the graveyard. Actually, I actually really like this deck. The Dracotail deck is actually really fun. Well, for one thing, it doesn't have infinite combos. It's not a synchro deck, so it doesn't have infinite combos. And it's really strong. It's so it's ridiculously grindy. It's like, if you don't OTK this deck immediately, then it's pretty much going to outgrind you, and I actually really like that. I might make this deck IRL. The only issue is that it's the strongest deck in the format, which means expensive. Also, waifu tax exists. Waifu tax exists, therefore expensive. Okay, this hand is kind of usable. It's tricky, but it's kind of usable. It's not ideal, though. What I think is funny is that even in Duel Links, where I think the Duel Links version of Dark Magician is stronger than the one in Master Duel. But even in Duel Links, Blue Eyes is still better because they gave Blue Eyes an absolutely busted skill. Okay, so there's that. Why do I keep drawing multiple copies of the same card? Okay, let's see here. I can probably use that. Okay, that can work. Okay, I think I can use this. First of all, I activate a Kidu. And I add... Not that one. This one. I add an UG. And then I summon that using the UG, the Malulu, and the Fantana, and not that one. This is fine. So I summon an Arthlalion. Arthalion? Did I just say Arthlalion? It is now a lolly? Okay, so Chainlink 1. Targeting... Targeting the Malulu. And then... the Phimina. And then... Let's say Dark Magician Girl. And then Phimina activates. then the Malulu activates. And then the UG activates. I should have done the wrong chain order. Oopsies. I think that's fine, because that activates first, and I don't actually need Artholion. Now I set a Rahu. Then I destroy that. Then I set a Flame. Sure. And then I set a Horn. Don't tell me that's Mirror Force! Don't tell me that face down is Mirror Force! Because if it is, I'm about to be very sad. Okay, so first of all, I use this. It is... Oh no! Okay, let's see here. Actually, no, this is still fine. I activate a Guantamel. Is that a Guantamel? Is that what it's called? Gulamel. Gulamel. Artholion's effect activates. And then Gulamel activates to destroy that. Holy Eternal Soul Batman! What is my graveyard? So I activate an UG. I target that and add it to my hand. I think that's fine for now, and then I attack this. I don't think I have enough materials to... Yeah, I'm just gonna set that and end turn. I don't have enough materials to extend further. But yeah, when I was playing with my cats earlier today, it's like... I've never seen this card before. If a level 5 or higher monster is special summon, tribute this face-up card. Destroy that level 5 or higher monsters. Okay. I think that's probably fine. Then I activate that and return it back to hand. I forgot to activate this! But, yeah, when I gave him the catnip toy, it was like, they just went crazy over it. It was like, Luna and Houdini, they both started growling. They just both started growling. And then Charm was the only one who behaved like a normal person. Charm was just playing with it like a normal cat, and the other two were just like growling, trying to hoard it for themselves. I need cards to manage those cards. And then that one, and then this one. Sure, why not? And then Chain Link 1. Targeting this. So I have taken it away for now. It's just that it means that I can no longer give them the catnip toys unsupervised, because I'm afraid they'll start to like attack each other. Because like I've never seen them do that. Because, like, normally they're so well behaved and they're really cuddly towards each other and they really like each other. It's just that when I introduce catnip to the mix, then I have no idea what's going on. So, I'm just gonna have to be very mindful whenever I use that with them in the future. How much you gave them? I just gave them like one catnip toy. It's like, I don't even know how much it was because the catnip was already in the toy. So it could have been like a little bit of catnip. It could be a crap ton of catnip. I have actually no way of knowing. So I'm just gonna have to be really careful when I give that to them from now on. Go attack! I like, part of me wishes that, like, I actually forgot to take video of it. I probably should have taken video of it, because I don't want to, like, I don't want him to start growling again, but at the same time, I want video of it because it's very funny. But I don't, but I'm just, like, not that kind of guy. I don't, like, when something weird happens, my first thought usually isn't to whip out my phone. I'm not a blogger. I need to play my XCs. I mean, if you're swapping decks, then I can play again. But afterwards, if no one else wants to join, then I'm probably gonna swap to ladder. Yeah, it was like crazy. And then so Luna and Houdini, when they're trying to hoard those, when they were hoarding the catnip toys, they like went into the corner away from the other cats. But Charm kept going up to them because she wanted to play, probably. And then they kept growling at her. And then it's like they went to the corner where the kitty litter is, and I'm like, please don't play with that in the poop corner. I have to clean it afterwards. That deck can probably get to you, the master. I mean, this deck is like the strongest one. Like, this deck is basically the Malice of this format. It's also simpler to play compared to Malice. Okay, so I activate the Kidu. Okay, that's an Ash. I think that's probably fine. And then luckily I randomly have a Brain Infusion, because I am the opponent, apparently. Okay, let's see here. Turn the big 2 monsters. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough materials to do that. So it has to be this one. So let's go Chain Link 1. Chain Link 2. And then I set a Rahu. Bro is expecting me to make a deck like this. I mean, unfortunately, it's just today was the day that I used the meta deck. Okay, that is fine. Next week, I'm either going to be playing Odeon or Archmage. I haven't decided which. I heard that I like Archmage, but I heard that it's worse than Odeon. Meanwhile, I don't like the Odeon deck at all. I think it's boring. What is going on? Activating that. Neural monsters used as material from the... Oh, that's banished. Okay, fine. That one. Albaz. Why am I not allowed to use this? Konami, you forgot to make your deck work! Huh? I don't understand why this doesn't activate. I don't understand how this deck works. Why is Mirror Jade not exist, apparently? Apparently, Mirror Jade does not exist. Okay, well, I guess I use that, and then I use this. I used that already, so I guess I have to use this. Okay, and then I set one face down, and then I end turn. I think this board is really bad. I don't know why Albion didn't activate. It just like stood there and did nothing. Did I activate it? I mean, I activated it. It didn't do anything. Send one, Cromley, target one. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what Chronomly does. I've never faced Chronomly before. I think it was really popular at Duel Links at one point, but I don't remember. Okay. What's the dark hole? Oh, the Imperm Zone, let's go! That's okay, I also keep forgetting that the Imperm Zone exists. Okay, so I can't do anything with this in my hand. This hand doesn't work, but that's okay. My plan failed. Can I use this in any way? No, I don't think there's a... Hold on, how much damage do I have? That is lethal. If I use this, that's lethal. Okay, apparently that just fizzles. I am dead. Oof. Alright, GG. Okay. If anyone else wants to join in, they can. The ID is on the left side of the screen. Otherwise, I'm probably going to head back to ladder. Well, I gotta move this. There you go. That's not what I wanted to do. Which one is this? That one. Okay, I'll move that down there a bit. There we go. I need to make my burn deck. Okay, I'll probably just go to ladder now. Okay, let's see how this performs in ladder. Watch as I immediately brick once I have my burn deck is over. Actually, I think the Odeon deck can be converted to a control burn deck. I have no idea how that works though, because I don't know what the Odeon cards do. Holy infinite imperms. I mean, it's a strong going second hand, but I don't have any follow-up. Okay, well, I cannot let that go through. I cannot let you have infinite Wind Witch resources. For you see, I too once... Okay. I too once played Wind Witch back before they added support for speedroids. You could try Rescue Ace or Volcanics or maybe Clear World, just throwing suggestions. I don't think Rescue Ace is a burn deck, it's more just pure control. I don't remember what Volcanics do, though. Speaking of burn deck, I'll just negate that, because I have 2 Imperms. It's just, if I don't draw a monster next turn, then I basically have to scoop, because his hand does nothing. I need any monster, it can even be a hand trap. Either a monster or a spell that gets me to a monster. Anything else, then I have to scoop, because this hand doesn't do anything. Go on, summon your level 7 Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. Actually, you know what? Clearwing Synchro Dragon kinda kills me. Okay, that is a Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Actually, no, I can imperm that. What, the Spirit Charmers? What, the Wind Witch Charmer? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I don't know what this is. What is going on? Trickstars of Wind Witch. I wonder how that will play out. I mean, this doesn't do anything. Oh, hello, Fallen of Albaz. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Yeah, that does literally nothing. Okay, anyways, Imperm. I Imperm the Clearwing. Unless if he specifically has Crossout. Actually, no, he doesn't have Crossout. As much as I would like to use the Albaz, I think the better play would be to use using the Fanmina, or whatever her name is, and then I can just return that. I mean, it's annoying, but unless they draw hand traps, then I should be fine. And then Chainlink 1, targeting that one, and let's say the Thymina. I'm gonna use that to set down a thing. Then I set a Rahu down. Then I destroy that. Sure, I mean, destroying that doesn't do anything, but sure. And then, let's... I want to use this. Yeah, let's use this. Because this gets me more materials, so I use that. Using... Destroy one spell trap, destroy one monster. Using this Pan and the Thymina. I grab a Ghoul Metal. Chain Link 1. Chain Link 2. No, I'm not gonna use that because I want to use his crystal, his clear wing to fuse. Then let's grab a horn. And destroy that. I'm gonna use a Kidu. And then I grab a Malulu. Nah. Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, okay, I still could have used that. Okay, yeah, I'm not used to this deck at all. I could have fused, and then I would still have more materials, but I didn't. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh well. Anyways, Mirror Jade! Go Mirror Jade. And that should be lethal. What do you mean, Nib? What do you mean, Nibiru? Okay, no Nibiru. Why did this field just light up? I attack like that. And I attack that. If he has something, he has to use it now. What the Foolos? Nice Foolos, chump! I was so inefficient. I was so ridiculously inefficient. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm piloting this deck so badly. There is a combo. There is like a floodgate combo in this deck, but I don't know what it is. Like, there is a way to get there, but it requires stuff that I don't remember. Like, basically, there is a way to summon... What the... There is a way to summon Spirit with Eyes of Blue to my opponent's deck, or to my opponent's field, but I don't remember how to get there. Okay, well, I guess I have Foolos. I am ultra the opponent because not only have I opened up Branded Fusion, I've opened it up twice. What the Mimighoul Dragon? What the Mimighoul? What is happening? What is going on? You know what the thing is, though? I might lose to Mimighouls because his hand is garbage. The Foolos, it got me another Foolos, and Mimighouls do not spam out of the extra deck. Maybe I just have to activate it again. And then hope that he summons something. What if I'm just playing like Dominus Purge, huh? What if I'm playing Dominus Purge? Okay, he summons that to his field, which means that I activate a second Foolos. I mean, I don't actually care, because his hand is garbage anyways. Why did he wait until then to use it? Come on! Summon something out of the extra deck, you know you want to. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Let's go! Maybe my hand isn't dead now! I don't actually know what that does. Oh, my hand isn't dead! This card is XE, someone you can add one mini-gold card from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I can actually do Dracotail combos right now. I don't really want to, though. I'll wait until he's done everything, and then I'll do Dracotail things, because Nibiru looks like it doesn't do anything. Okay. Let me activate this. Then I summon, then I do things during his turn! And then let's go Chainlink 1. Targeting the Lucius. And then Chainlink 2, targeting do I care? Targeting that. Maybe that was the wrong decision, but oh well. I'll do a flame. Maybe I should have done something else, but oh well. I don't really care if this gets destroyed at all. Hello, Konami? Hello? But I didn't do anything? Hello? Okay, I don't care if that gets destroyed. Oh, now I get the max C, because, you know, reasons. It's like branded fusion. My Albion using that, and then that. To rigged shuffler coin flip. Let's go with Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, and then Chainlink 3. Okay, that's probably fine. I summon that. And then... I set this. I summon that, though. Maybe I summon that, using that and this. And then I use this. Using that. Then I chain that. And then I summon this using that, and then that. Let's turn that to the deck. I mean, I don't care. Like, these in my hand, they don't do anything. Then I use this to destroy that. Then I use that. Send that. Sure. Maybe I should have banished this one instead. Oh well. I mean, I don't actually care. Set that. Nothing I can do, always draw the worst hands with Paleo. I mean, I don't care, I don't have any cards left. They don't do anything. And then I activate that. I think I grab a Malulu. Let's grab a Malulu. And I mean, I can just summon this using that. No, not that. Nah, I'm not gonna summon anything. Let's instead summon with this. Let's go that, and then that. And that goes there. Lol, you getting Mimigool stunned. I don't think Mimigool does anything to this. Let's target that on the field. And then now I have literally nothing in my hand. Probably that one. Go! Attack! It did nothing! Mimigool did nothing! He even got his unsearchable floodgate continuous spell that says that each time I summon, I banish a card from my hand. It did literally nothing. He got his entire board set up uninterrupted. Uninterrupted, full combo Mimigool. It did literally nothing. Well, I just got my hands in the Legendary 5Ds deck. Set me the entirety of November to wait for it to arrive at my local Walmart on December 1st. Actually ended up happening. I ended up buying it. Dang, you got it to arrive at your local Walmart? Dang! It was like, at my locals doesn't have it. Or at least, I checked last Tuesday, and my locals didn't have it. Well, congratulations on your... I don't remember what's in that deck. I think they added a bunch of hand traps and stuff into it. I think they added Fulos, but I'm not 100% sure. It actually did happen to me, Ken. Yeah, it was like crazy. It's like Walmart gets it first. Meanwhile, locals... Konami hates locals actually, no, that's not confirmed. We already know this. We already know Konami hates locals. Give me these. Okay, this deck is fun. I'm learning how this deck works, specifically versus floodgates. That's what you get for using your Mimigools. Mimigools, they don't do anything. I should know. I have that deck IRL. I have that deck IRL, and I regret making it greatly. Okay, so that's a Fulos and a Malulu. And an Imperm. Well, I guess I used the Fulos as fusion material. If he negates that, then I think I just unfortunately scoop. Okay, yeah, that's a scoop. I can do literally nothing. I want to make an avatar so I can stream sometime when I get a chance. Well, there are certain ways to do it. I used to use PNG. I used to be a PNG tuber. Then I made this. Let me tell you, if you're going the route of making an actual live 2D VTuber model, be prepared to spend a month minimum of non-stop working. Basically, it took me a week to illustrate it, because to illustrate every single layer in a Clip Studio Paint, and it took me 3 weeks to fully rig the model. Although, to be fair, this is an asymmetrical model, because if you look at my face, it looks different, and my pose is also not symmetrical. So it took me twice as long to rig the model. But if you don't have that kind of time, I suggest going into PNG tubing first. And apparently my target in Capole doesn't even have it checked. Oh, your target. Oh, target as in the store. I was thinking what, you mean monster target? You mean like imperm target? My mind defaulted to that. Also, thanks for actually showing me your kittens. I actually like Houdini. They look friendly. They look really friendly. I might do a kitten stream. Another kitten stream, although I don't know when because I'm like really busy lately. They're just in the backyard right now doing cat things. How do PNG? I haven't done it in a while. Let me double check. Hold on. Okay, there you go. So, so I would look into reactive.fuji.tech, or you could look up Fujitech. Like you could Google Fujitech. Fujitech, like Fugi Tech. Let me just 1 second. Just like that. Just look up, like, just either go to that or Google Fujitech, and it should give you Reactive Fujitech. And then that's basically like an online web thing that you can use for reactive Discord images. So basically you just make a Discord server, and then you put your, like, you upload 2 separate images, 1 image for speaking and 1 image for not speaking. Or you can just upload 1 image. It doesn't matter. Personally, I like 2 images better. It's like, say like you have 1 image like, and then 1 image like that, right? And then basically what this website does is you import the web page to OBS and make sure like transparency is turned on. And then when you're talking, the website detects that sound is going through your mic, and then it activates the talking PNG. And when you're not talking, it activates the not talking PNG. So that's basically like how PNG tubing works. A lot of people do it before like they have actual VTuber models. Some people just use PNG, like they just PNG tube and that's all that they do. Either one works, but yeah, you can probably do more research on it yourself, but if you are looking into PNG tubing, then I suggest going into this first. Or if you want to go into VTubing, but you don't have the time or money to actually get a proper VTuber model, then I suggest like doing this first, as to just like test out the waters to see how you like it first. Thanks, bro. Yeah, that's basically it. That's how I started. I mean, to be fair, it's easier for me to start this because I am an actual artist. I am an actual artist, and I do know how to do like puppet rigging and puppet animation in like After Effects, and then rigging a VTuber model is really similar. And I also know how to do rigging for 3D models, and like the rigging is very similar. Almost like 1-to-1, except just 3D and like 2D. And then there's like also a couple other things you need to do as well. Like you need to learn how to properly illustrate a VTuber model. It's not simple like the other models. You can't just draw a picture and expect that to be like rigged into live 2D. It's like you gotta make every single moving part of your model is a different layer, right? So like let's say, where's my model? Here it is. So let's say, oops. I have no legs to hold me down! I forgot how to... Okay, well pretend that I have legs. It's... My legs are there, it's just not being displayed in VTube Studio right now. So it's like every single moving part, like my arms, my necklace, my jacket, my pants, my hair, my hat, every single one of these is a separate layer. And then so it's very complicated, so don't expect to go like head first into the deep end and then just expect it to work, because it's very messy and complicated if you've never done it before. But once you get the hang of it, it should be like relatively simple. Or you can pay someone to make it for you, but be prepared to spend a lot of money, because these are not cheap, because they take like so long to make. You gotta, like, pay for both the illustration and for someone to rig it. So, if you're not prepared to, like, go, like, balls deep into, like, VTubing, then I suggest PNG tubing first, just to test it out to see how you like it. Holy ancient gear! Why is... He's playing ancient gear, but he's going second? Okay, well, I can Ash Blossom this. That's an Ash Blossom. I can no longer Dracotail Famina. Okay, a face down has been thrown down. I mean, I joke about it, but the turn 0 instant surrender from Dracotail is a thing, because Dracotail can do things turn 0. I like this deck. This deck is very fun. And I don't have to remember extremely long, complicated combos. Like all of my other decks, because I really like playing synchro decks for some reason. I like playing synchro decks because I hate myself. I want to make this deck IRL, but it's so complicated, but it's probably really expensive. But it's so fun. But I might, though. I don't know what that is, but stop it. Actually, maybe I should have held on to that. Because it's probably going to use more draw cards, too. Where's the Droll? Where's Droll what I needed? I don't know what that is. What the heck am I looking at? What am I looking at? Okay, I mean... It doesn't really do that much because I can Dracotail. Wait, what happened to my Dracotail? Hello, Dracotail? Does Dracotail exist? Well, I don't know what that is, so I guess I'll just shotgun the Maxi. Hello, Konami? Are you feeling okay? Hello, Konami? Can game work? Does game currently work? Why did they not chain that to the Maxi? Why do card not do anything? Why do I literally only have a Malulu now? Well, I guess I just activate the Malulu. I mean... Sure, thanks for giving me actual good cards. Because, like, these currently don't do anything. Oh, let's go! We got a thing! What the heck was that? What the heck was that? I don't know why. I don't know what he was expecting. I don't know what he was expecting, because, like, this deck can fuse using literally anything. And all he did was make me fuse with a better monster. Really, your opponent just chickens out, wow. Take your medicine like a man. What the heck was... What was his win con? What the heck was his win con? He had no win con. This video game makes me want to fist fight a cactus for real, for real. This is the part where you use Droll. Okay, finally, I get to go first again. You know what would be funny if he just like Trickstar reincarnated me twice, and then I just normal grandmod you. Okay, so I do have a Rahu Dracotail. I'm gonna activate the Lucius first. Okay, that doesn't matter because Rahu Dracotail exists. So I don't actually care. If he negates the Rahu Dragontail, then I scoop. But it looks like he's not, so I don't. Let's go, not that one. Let's go with a Malulu and an Ugg. There's no point in revealing the Ash Blossom, so I won't. And then Chainlink 1. And then this one, and then... Huh. Wait, I should not have added that one. Oops. Oopsies. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay, that's fine. Activate the Ugg. And I activate the Malulu. Okay, I did the wrong thing. I added the wrong thing to my hand. Oopsies. Let's set a Keru. And then I set Horn. In the P zone. Yeah, that was my mistake. I should not have added that. Don't you just hate it when you're about to do your finishing blow, your pot decides to wuss out at the end? I know, right? Let's grab that. Find Mina. Why am I not allowed to link summon Konami? Okay, apparently link summoning doesn't exist. I guess I just do these two. Then I set a flame. And then I Ugg. And I target a Find Mina. And then I throw it on a face down, and then I end my turn. Go Dino Morphia board! But I do want to try out Master Duel, but I just don't know where to start. I mean, I wanted to rank fights. I want to try that, but if I went up against you, I'm scared you might hate me for winning. Just clear one. I don't know if I should negate that. No, I'm not gonna negate that. I mean, you can. What the Blue Eyes White Dragon? Okay, so some kind of... What is going on? Oh, it's a spellcaster. Anyways. Get out of here. He summoned it because it's a spellcaster. Because Droll is a spellcaster for some reason. Let's return that to my deck. Okay, not really the one that I wanted, but oh, it's still fine. I mean, like, the only thing that I don't like playing against is Floodgates. Interestingly, this deck also uses a Floodgate. If you manage to get, like, the perfect hand... If you manage to get the perfect hand, there is a way of summoning Spirit with Eyes of Blue to your opponent's field. Okay, that's a Brain Infusion. Not really what I wanted. First of all, I'll normal summon this. I'll normal summon the which usually never happens. I mean, that's actually fine. I don't actually care. If I did get Master Duel, can I send you a friend request? If I do to get the app on my phone? It doesn't really work on the friend system. It's more like you follow each other. Let's see. Do I add this to my hand? I'm gonna add this to my... Maybe I add this to my hand. I'm gonna add that to my hand. So I can activate this. Special summon the yeah, I special summon the so I can activate the Gulamel. My brain wants to say Gargamel. It's read as Gulamel, but my brain wants to say Gargamel. I mean... I don't care. This deck doesn't add, it sets from the deck. I don't actually care. Okay, let's summon that by fusing this on the field and then that. I'll keep the Ash Blossom in my hand. I don't think Droll prevents you from adding from your graveyard. Let's see. Let's go with Femina. And yeah, let's just go with Femina and activate both of these. I mean, this deck plays around Droll. Droll doesn't do anything for this deck. Let's set... a Rahu. And then set a Sting. And then I Rahu. And then I summon another one of these because I can. And then after that, I Brain Infusion. Maybe let's not completely clog up my field, my spell trap zone, because I would like to activate the Brain Infusion. That would be very convenient. And then let's summon that. Using these two. And then I Albion. And then I Albion. I can summon this! Your opponent cannot activate the effects of special summon dragon or spellcaster monsters they control. It is sometimes a negate. Or it is sometimes a floodgate, but this guy's playing Blue Eyes, so it doesn't do anything versus him. You know, I've never summoned that guy this entire stream. I've never needed to summon him. And then I Ugg. And I target that. And then I get Battle Fadered. Go! Why did he not surrender? I'm so used to people surrendering. This deck is fun. I like this deck. I want to see how much it is on, like, TCG players. Probably very expensive, though, because it's very good. It's very good and contains a waifu. Specifically 3 of them, because you need 3 of you need 3 copies of these. I think there is one. Is that a waifu? You know, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Is that a waifu? Technically. I don't know if that's real. It could just be a statue or something. It contains, if you're going the Albaz Ecclesia route, technically multiple waifus. When I saw AI President Obama summon Rising Rebellion Falcon in that one episode, I completely gave it a thumbs up because it's a card that I actually got from Amazon. I do like that deck. Do I have it at IRL? I think I have that deck IRL. It's been a while since I played it though. Because, like, I don't really have a reason to play it right now. Because I'm currently using, I currently use Lunalights IRL. And Lunalights basically just does the same thing, except better. Except that someone's the second one. I've seen the memes online. The memes online with, like, Lunalight... What's her face? Lunalight. With Liger Dancer? I've seen the Liger Dancer memes with, like... I've seen the Liger Dancer Towers memes, where it's like, Mr. President, a second Liger Dancer has hit the field. It is literally it, because the end board is you just summon 2 Liger Dancers and your opponent can't do anything. Unless if they, like, have a Lava Golem, but no one's playing Lava Golem. Surely no one is playing Lava Golem. Let's just write that on my grave. The last words I've ever said. Surely no one plays Lava Golem. Okay, I'm gonna end it there for today. So next week, more Master Duels should be on Saturday. While on Friday, I might be playing Digimon Stranger Time Story, or whatever it's called. Digimon Time Story Stranger thing. Whatever it's called. Either that, or I'm gonna be playing, like, Battlefield 6 because I need, like, time to make the thumbnail. One of the two, and I'm gonna be, like, really busy next week, so I don't know if I will have time to make the thumbnail. But whatever happens, on Friday is either Digimon or Battlefield 6. But I'm gonna leave it there for today. Alright, I need to end the poll. Thomas the Tank Engine Skyrim mod. Thomas the Tank Engine Skyrim mod is clearly the best dragon. We got some votes for your friend's pet lizard. It was the one against Kingdom Hearts Riku. You just made my day, that episode with Raid Raptor, Eve Rising, Rebellion Falcon. I really liked that episode. That episode was fun. Okay, but I'm gonna end it there for today. So, if you've been watching for this long, I thank you for watching. I've been Kenyeki. You've been beautiful, and I'll see you. And next time, goodbye! Holy crap, it got dark so fast. I need to turn on the lights for my cats.